Send appointment reminder SMS and share feedback form after appointment automatically. So assume that a new booking is received via this TidyCal software. So today I'll show you how you can send the appointment reminder SMS to your customers before the 2 hours of the appointment automatically using this Twilio application. And once the appointment is completed, how you can also send the feedback form after 2 hours of the appointment automatically to your customers. Want to learn how you can also automate this feedback sharing form process and this appointment reminder sending process? Then come with me and I will show you everything step by step. So this is the dashboard of TidyCal where I have created this appointment booking for salon. Now whenever a new customer will book this appointment, they will automatically receive the reminder via SMS before the 2 hours of this appointment. And here I will send the SMS using this Twilio application, and in order to automate this whole process, I will have to build an integration, build a connection in this TidyCal and this Twilio application. And further, you also want to send this customer feedback form after the completion of the appointment automatically. You will have to integrate this Google Forms application also with these two applications, which I will do with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation software. Okay, yes, using this software we are going to build a connection in this TidyCal, Twilio and Google Forms application. And I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so I am already logged in here. You can create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, click on this blue button that is create workflow, and then provide a random name to your workflow to your automation. Okay, so I have directly pasted the name as send appointment reminder SMS and share feedback form after appointment. Now it is asking to select the folder, so I will be selecting this main workflows folder. Now clicking on create, and after that you will find 2 boxes. So these boxes are actually called as trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So whenever something happen in your first application, then automatically do this in your next application. Okay, so in this way you need to always choose your applications in this trigger and the action window in which you are building an automation. Okay, so according to our use case, I want that whenever any new appointment booking is received in this TidyCal appointment booking software, then automatically send the reminder. So in this way I am going to select those applications in which I am building an automation. And yes, you can add as many as action step as you want and select your applications, connect your applications and automate your complex business process. Okay, so let us first connect this TidyCal with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so I'll be selecting this trigger event, that is new booking. You can also read the instructions, triggers when a new booking is scheduled. So yes, I want to perform the same, clicking on connect, clicking on add a new connection, and then if you're not logged in your TidyCal account, it will ask you the access of TidyCal. Okay, because I'm already logged in here, so it will detect that access automatically and my TidyCal application will be immediately connected with Pabbly Connect. So here you can notice the authorizations is successful and my TidyCal software is also connected with the Pabbly Connect. Now as soon as I click on this button, you will notice that the new booking details will be received here as a response. Okay, so how about I make a dummy booking, a new booking in front of you, and then I will be clicking on that button so that you can notice how the recent booking details will be captured via Pabbly Connect automatically. Okay, so how about I schedule the appointment for the 17th of November and the timing will be 2 p.m. Okay, so here it is asking for the customer detail, the person detail who is booking this appointment. So I will be adding the name as dummy customer. All right, in the email I will add something like dummy customer at pabblytuts.com. Further it is asking for the phone number, so let me add the same. Well, currently I am adding this dummy number, but don't worry, I will replace this dummy number with my genuine number so that I can show you how reminders will be sent on SMS automatically. Okay, so clicking on this book event button, and as soon as this appointment is scheduled for this specific date and time, I will be clicking on this button save and send test request, and here I am expecting the same appointment booking details. details. Alright, so here you can notice the responses received. Let me show you the details one by one. So here we can see the start meeting date is same, that is of 17th November 2023. We also have the same dummy phone number. Let me show you other details also. Here we have the booking type title as appointment booking for salon. Let me check for other details. So here we have the duration of the meeting, that is 30 minutes. And let's check other details, and here we have the details of the customer who has booked this appointment. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between Pabbly Connect and this TidyCal software is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards what will happen, every time some person will book this appointment, will book the appointment from this particular page, the details of that person will be captured via Pabbly Connect automatically, but in every 10 minutes, because this trigger will check for the new data in 10 minutes. Okay, so what will happen, the booking is received and the booking data will be received here also after 10 minutes, not immediately. But don't worry, your SMS will be sent automatically for sure. Okay, so the first step of our automation is done. Now moving further, I will show you how you can automatically send the SMS. But before we add the step of Twilio, why Twilio? Because we are using Twilio application for sending the SMS. Before I add Twilio here, let me tell you a very important thing. When you will see the start date and time of this particular booking, you will notice a difference. Okay, so here you can notice I have this 17th of November 2023 and timing as 8:30. But remember, we have booked the appointment for 2 p.m. but in this particular case it has provided us the timing as 8:30 p.m. Basically this timing has been captured into the UTC format. So I can simply convert this UTC time format into normal Asia Kolkata timing because I am from India. Okay, so how about we format this date first? Okay, so clicking on this action step, and here I will search for the date and time formatter, which is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect via which you can apply different kind of operations within your dates. Okay, so because I want to format the date along with the time zone, so I have selected the same, clicking on connect, and it is connected immediately. Now it is asking for the date, enter date to be formatted. Okay, so as I have told you, I am about to format the start date because the timing is different from the timing which I have booked at the time of appointment booking. Okay, so how I can do that? So the interesting thing is I'm not going to manually copy this date and paste below again and again. I am going to map this date, which will replace this detail automatically when a new booking will be arrived here. Okay, so let me search for the same. All right, I have mapped it successfully. Okay, so in this same way you can map other details also and automate your whole process. Okay, asking for the from format. So here I have the from format as this, that is YYYY MMDD and this T and then HMS and Z. Okay, so let me open this from format column, and I think this is the same format, that is YYYY MMDD T HHMMSSZ. Okay, so I have selected the same, asking for the to format. So here I would like to give you a small suggestion that go with this specific date and time formatter only. This is a very simple format, that is YYMMDD HHMMSS. Okay, so I have done the same, and now finally here I will be searching for UTC and ETC, and I would like to change this timing to Asia Kolkata. Alright, so I have selected the same city, clicking on this button save and send test request, and you will notice that a response will be received, and that response will consist of the exact date. Yes, we have booked the appointment for 2 p.m. only, and we have got the same timing as a response of our second step, as a response of our date and time formatter step. Okay, so moving further, now I am going to calculate the timing before the 2 hours of this particular timing, because I want to send the reminder of this appointment, which should be sent before the 2 hours of the meeting. Okay, so how I am going to do that? Again, I will be searching for the date and time formatter feature, which is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect via which you can apply different kind of operations within your dates, and this time I am going to perform the operation of this add or subtracts date and time. Okay, so I have selected the same, clicking on connect, and it will be connected immediately. Now again it will ask you the formats. Okay, so here firstly we have the enter date. Okay, date you would like to format. Okay, so I would like to format the date which I have received via date and time formatter feature. So again I'm going to map this date. Let me open the same. Let me map it, asking for the expression. So because I want the timing before the 2 hours of this appointment booking timing, so that is why I am going to subtract -2 hours from here. Every syntax is given here, so let me add the same, that is -2 hours. All right, it is done. Further it is asking for the to format and the form format. Okay, so I have a to format, very basic format, that is this YYYY MMDD and then HHMMSS. Okay, so here I have multiple term formats, so I'll go with the same, that is YYMMDD and HHMMSS. Asking for the from format, well I have already changed the from format also, so that is also going to be the same, that is YYMMDD HHMMSS. Okay, so give me a second, let me map the same. Alright, so I am mapping this one, that is YYYYMMDD Okay, so clicking on save and send as request, waiting for the response to received, fingers crossed. And here you can notice I have received the timing of 12 p.m. which is actually the timing before the 2 hours of this appointment. Here you can notice our appointment is scheduled for 14 p.m. and we have received the timing of 12 p.m. And now I will send the appointment reminder SMS on this specific timing only, because this timing is actually the timing of before 2 hours of the appointment. Okay, so how I am going to do that? So basically I am going to delay my automation until this specific time. Okay, so clicking on this plus icon, and now I will use delay function of Pabbly Connect, using which you can delay your automation, delay your workflow until specific time. Okay, yes, you have two options here. Either you can delay your automation until a specific time, or you can delay your automation for a particular duration of time. If you will go with delay for, you will have the option like this. If you will go with delay until, you will have to specify the date and time, how much delay you want to put in workflow, delay until this specific date. And here in our case, what will be that specific case? Basically the date and time which we have just received from this particular step. Okay, again telling you this is the time of before 2 hours of the appointment. Okay, clicking on this button save and send as request, and you will notice that my automation will be delayed until this specific time. Here I would like to tell you one more thing, that whenever you are providing the date here, you will have to define this date and in this particular format only. That is why I have specifically selected the same format while converting the date and time. Alright, here you can notice in this to format I have specified the same format only. Okay, so in this way the fourth step of our automation is also done. Now once our automation is delayed until this specific time, and when this time will arrive, what should be the next step? So basically it should immediately send the SMS, basically appointment reminder SMS to the customer. Okay, so as I have told you initially that I will use this Twilio application for sending the SMS, so I'm selecting the same application, and just like I have connected TidyCal with Pabbly Connect, now I will be connecting this Twilio with the Pabbly Connect, selecting the action event as send SMS message because I want to perform the same. Now clicking on connect, clicking on add a new connection, and for the connection it is asking for the account SID, authorization token, and once again account SID. So if you are into the dashboard of Twilio application, when you will scroll down you will find all the details. So I am going to copy the SID token and again this my Twilio phone number, this is the sender number from here, and pasting it here one by one. Okay, so let me do that, give me a second. Alright, so I have added all the details, clicking on this button save, and in this way my Twilio account will be also connected with the Pabbly Connect. Now here you can notice it is asking for the body of the SMS. Okay, enter the entire SMS message here. So whatever you want to send to your customer as a reminder, you can compose that text from this particular box. Okay, so how about I directly copy the content, because I have already prepared a small content into my notepad, I'm really sorry, into to my notepad. Okay, so this is my SMS hello, and after this hello I want that the name of the customer should appear. So instead of copying the name of the customer from TidyCal responses, I'm going to map the data from here. You can access the TidyCal responses from here. Okay, let me search for the name. All right, I have added it, and let me tell you this once again, whatever the details you will map here from this drop down, these details will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time or in next time. But if you will provide any detail manually here, that detail will remain same with every new appointment booking. Okay, so this is the difference in providing the values via mapping and via manually. All right, so I have added the details. This is a friendly reminder for your appointment with the business name. Okay, so how about I add something like salon. Okay, this is a friendly reminder for your appointment with the salon on date and time. So in place of this date and time, I will add the booking timing. Okay, appointment booking timing. But if you will map this booking timing from this TidyCal response, you will get the timing into the UTC format. Here you can notice this timing is showing as 8:30. Okay, so how about I map the same date and time from this particular response. Okay, remember we have converted our UTC timing into this normal Asia Kolkata timing. Okay, so selecting the same, and I think now everything is looking good. Asking for the sender number. So as I have told you initially that I am going to copy the number from Twilio only. Okay, so I have done the same. Give me a second, and after that, after pasting this number, I am going to provide the recipient number. Okay, so in your case, if you are collecting the real appointments, you will have to map the number of the person who has booked appointment with you. Okay, but this is just a dummy number, so don't worry, I will replace this dummy number with my genuine number so that I can show you the screenshot of the SMS reminder on my screen. Okay, so give me a second, let me replace this number, then I will click on this button and then you will see the screenshot. All right, so I have added the number. Clicking on this button, save and send test request, waiting for the response to receive, waiting for the SMS to receive on my phone number. All right, fingers crossed, and here you can notice the SMS is received on my number. Give me a second, let me upload the screenshot so that I can show you everything. Alright, so this is my SMS. Hello dummy customer. This is a friendly reminder for your appointment with the salon on this date and time. Thanks ABC team. Okay, so did you notice how I was able to automate my reminder sending process with the help of Pabbly Connect? You can also do the same by following the same instructions. Okay, so in this way you can also automate the booking reminder sending process with the help of automation software. Now I want that once the appointment is completed, after 2 hours of the appointment, a feedback form should also be sent to the very same customer so that I can collect the feedback so that they can share their experiences and opinions. Okay, for that I will be selecting Gmail because I am going to send my customer feedback form via email only, via Gmail only. If you want to send the same form via SMS, you will have to add this Twilio step once again, and what you can do is while composing the SMS you can add the link of your form. Okay, so let me show you the link of my form. This is my form, customer feedback form. Would you visit our salon again in future? How satisfied are you with our service? And here I'm also asking that how can we improve our service? Okay, so yes, I am going to attach this form along with the email, and the same email will be sent automatically after 2 hours of the appointment. Okay, so how about I first select the action event as send email, clicking on connect, clicking on add a new connection. And if you're connecting Gmail with Pabbly Connect for the first time, you will have to click on this button and provide the access of your Gmail account, but I have provided this access multiple times. So how about I go with the existing connection, clicking on save, and in this way my Gmail account will be also connected with the Pabbly Connect. Now here you can notice it is asking for for several details which are actually required for sending an email. Okay, but before I compose any email from here, I have a question that how my automation will get to know that it's already been 2 hours to the appointment. Okay, so I will have to do this calculation by clicking on this plus icon, and once again I am going to add plus 2 hours into my existing appointment timing. Yes, and again I am going to do that with the help of date and time formatter feature. So I am searching for the same and I will connect it with Pabbly Connect once again, but this time also I'll go with this add subtract timing, clicking on connect, and it will be connected immediately. Now it is simply asking for the date, so let me provide the booking date. And remember, again I have converted my date from UTC to Asia Kolkata, so I'll be adding the same timing, asking for the expression. So this time instead of subtracting 2 hours, I will add 2 hours in the expression. In the to format, I'll go with the same, that is YYYYMMDD HHMMSS. Alright, so I have added the same, and in the from format also I'll go with the same format only. Alright, so give me a second, let me map the same. So I have added it, clicking on this button save and send test request, and you will see that a response will be received. Well, I'm really sorry, it is saying invalidate because I have not defined here whether I want to perform the operation with month, date, days or hours. Okay, so it should be plus 2 hours, not just plus 2. Alright, so now I am expecting a positive response. Give me a minute, and now I have the timing of after 2 hours of the appointment. So again on this specific timing only, I will share the customer feedback form with my customers to my customers. Okay, for that I will have to delay my automation once again until this specific time. So before this Gmail step, I'm adding one more step and I'm searching for the delay feature, which is again an amazing feature. I have told you everything about delay and how much delay you want to put in workflow. So once again I'll be going with the same, that is delay until, and you will have to define the delay date again into this specific format. Okay, so let me map my date from this latest date time formatter feature. And let me tell you one more thing, since we have added this date and time formatter feature 3 times in our automation workflow, and this add subtract the exact thing 2 times. Okay, so you might get confused, so it's a better idea that you rename your step. Yes, it is also possible, you can rename your automation workflow step. I'll show you this also, but before that I am going to provide the delay date from this latest data. Alright, so it is done, clicking on this button save and send test request, and in this way my automation will be delayed once again until this specific time. And when this time will arrive, what should be the next step? It should send the email, and along with that email my customer feedback form should be sent. Okay, so firstly it is asking for the recipient email address. So once again I'm going to map it. Well, I'm not able to access the recent data, so I'll have to click on this refresh field so that I can access the above step responses. And now finally I have all the data. So searching for the recipient email address, and I have mapped it, leaving the CC BCC blank because it is not a mandatory field. Asking for the sender name, so how about I add the name something like nail and salon team. Okay, looking good. Asking for the email subject, so how was your appointment? I think this is really looking good. If you want, you can also add the name of the person. Let me search for the same dummy customer. How was your appointment? Alright, asking for the reply to, which again I'm going to leave it blank. Email content type will be plain. If you want to do a lot of formatting with your email, you can go with HTML, and then you can further create your content. You can visit these documentation, is a complete tutorial on how to create HTML email here. Okay, asking for the email content, so once again I have prepared a basic email. So how about I directly copy this content and paste here. Alright, give me a second, I'll show you everything step by step. Let me also correct the formatting of my email. Okay, and after this I am going to attach my form link. Thanks AB team. Okay, thanks ABC team. Okay, so after this hello, once again I will be mapping the name of the person, which is dummy customer. customer. Alright, so I have added the same. Please share your experience with us by filling out this feedback form, and here I will be adding the link. So this is the link which I have copied. Let me paste the same here. Thanks ABC team, asking for the file name. Attachment, well, I have not attached any file, so again it will be blank. Clicking on this button, save and send test request, waiting for the response to receive, fingers crossed, and if that response is positive, that means the email has been sent. Give me a second. Let me open my Gmail account and show you the very same email. Alright, so here you can notice I have opened my Gmail account and have received the very same email with the very same subject line, that is, dummy customer, how was your appointment? Hello dummy customer, please share your experience with us by filling out this form. I am opening the link of the form, and yes, it is the same customer feedback form. Okay, so in this way, with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can automate the entire process of sending the appointment reminder to the customers or sending the customer feedback form to your customers automatically. Okay, yes, in order to automate this process, you just need to create this automation workflow inside Pabbly Connect once. After that, you can sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually, and as I have told you that I'll show you how you can also rename these steps in order to avoid any kind of confusion. So you just need to click on this three dot, and by clicking on this rename field, you can rename your steps. Okay, delay by Pabbly, delay until. Okay, so delay for after 2 hours. Okay, give me a second. After 2 hours of the appointment, I think this is looking good, and let me also copy the very same content so that I can paste here in order to rename my previous delay step. Okay, all right, so clicking on this three dot once again, let me paste the same here, and instead of after, I will change it as before 2 hours of the appointment. I think it is looking good. Okay, so in this way you can rename your steps properly. Date and time formatter by Pabbly at subtracted timing. So here clicking on this three dot, and I am adding finding the time after 2 hours of appointment. Okay, so in this way you can rename your steps. All right, everything is looking good. Clicking on update, and just in case if you want to access this 8-step automation workflow inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my automation workflow into the description box. So click on this link, sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues, and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.